So there's a couple of caveats with attack backswings. It's a little bit different from the spell backswings, and arguably more important because a lot of heroes have very little backswing on spells, but most heroes have a pretty large backswing on attacks that should be canceled, and you're auto attacking a lot no matter what hero you are. So like I said, this is probably the more important one, just depending on what heroes you like to play. But okay, so with attack backswings, it's very similar to spell backswings in the sense that you have this animation that's going to happen before you attack, and then there's this animation that plays after you attack. And during the animation, your hero is just going to stand completely still and do nothing. And you want to cancel that. And how do you cancel that? You just issue another command, whether it's an attack command, whether it's a actually it won't work with attack commands with attack backswings because you're not issuing a new command. You have to issue something that's different. So like a move command, spell command, anything like that. Stop will work as well. Like for instance, if I do that, you can see he's stopping, going back to his regular state. But in any case, you usually want to cancel it with a move command. And so on Pudge, this is very, very important because if you're trying to rot somebody down, and this is actually important for every hero, this isn't just Pudge, it's just a specific example, but on Pudge, if you're trying to rot somebody down and they're running away from you and you don't cancel those backswings by issuing a move command or something like that, guaranteed they will run away from you because Pudge has a 1.1 second goddamn backswing. So it's ridiculous. Like if you attack 5 times on something and you don't cancel those backswings, that's 5 seconds you're doing nothing. 5 seconds. That is an unfathomable amount of time. It's not even marginal at that point. It's huge. So here's an example. You have this axe here, and let's say I want to rot him down. So I rot him down. I right click him, and if I do not cancel these backswings and I just run away, look at that. He just gets away from me. What can I do if I just leave it like that? You know, in an ideal world, there's no backswing and Pudge will just keep hitting. He'll walk up, rot, keep hitting. You know what I mean? But it doesn't work like that. Even though, I mean, even with the level 4 rot, like obviously there's the fact that in the time that you're attacking, you're going to be a little bit slowed, but that wasn't even close. You know what I mean? Like axe, like I hit once and he walked out of it. And even with the level 4 rot, which is max level rot, if I hit him, and so if I hit him and he runs, he just runs out of it. That is how bad Pudge's backswing on his attack is. So you absolutely need to cancel that shit. It is terrible. So the way that you should do it, and obviously this is way better when you see it. So I'll just move axe over here, rot him down, hit him, cancel the backswing with move command, cancel the backswing with move command, cancel the backswing with move command. Very, very simple. So I would say that what you want to do is go to the Dota 2 wiki and check out your favorite hero and see what their attack backswing is, and you can just go into a practice lobby and just kind of screw around and get a feel for when the attack goes off, because the closer to that attack going off, the attack point, whatever you want to call it, that you can cancel the backswing, the more movement that you're able to do, the more spells you're able to cast, that you're not wasting that time. So basically, the better you are at canceling that, the better you are at timing that in Dota, the more efficient you're going to be on the hero. And like I said, with something like Pudge, it's extremely important because with that case with rot, you obviously want to hit people while you're rotting them down, but if you just allow the attack command to go, you're just going to lose them very quickly. A very common case where these attack backswings are incredibly important, and this goes for every hero, not just Pudge, is let's say this axe is the tower, and I know this is a very hypothetical thing, but pretend he's a tower, and you want to attack the tower. Well, you can move like this. So you can cancel the backswing as soon as you hit. So you're going to get perfect damage on the tower, no problem. But I'm going to be moving around, which is going to make people think that I'm going to hook them. And I can even fake the hook on Pudge or whatever hero you're playing. If you're playing Tidehunter, fake the Ravage or fake a Gush or Gush somebody. But you can just make use of that time that you would otherwise be spending just standing there doing nothing. Let's say your team is over in this direction and you're in an unsafe place, but you want to hit the tower on your way through. Well, you can very easily hit the tower while moving, and it's just a bang for your buck sort of thing. You know, 2 birds, 1 stone. You're getting more efficiency out of your time because in those backswings you can do those move commands, and that's probably the more common case where you're canceling those backswings. I know the rot was a very specific example, but for attacking towers, for attacking Roshan, for attacking enemy heroes, you always want to be casting spells and moving between attacks because it's just useless to have those backswings going off. So one thing that I do want to say is that when you are canceling your attack backswings, that's not going to allow you to attack any sooner than previously. So that's the only thing that's a big caveat with this, where a lot of people would think that, okay, if I cancel these attack backswings, then I can auto attack quicker, right? No, it's not. That's not the case. So your attack has an internal cooldown on it, and no matter what, that cooldown is going to be respected. So you can only cast spells, you can only move, you can only issue other commands during those backswings, because your hero just won't attack. So as you can see, if I cancel this backswing on Pudge and I turn to face Axe, there's a second there where I'm just doing nothing. And it's like, well, why is Pudge doing nothing? And that's because that internal cooldown is being respected. So if you're like a troll warlord and you're taking Roshan, then all you need to do is attack it, take your hands off the keyboard, because moving around, it's not going to do much for you. In fact, that hero has such a high attack speed that moving around will probably lose you some attacks. So if you're looking for purely auto attack damage, you will do the same in terms of canceling the backswings or not canceling the backswings. And that is the only big caveat. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do genuinely appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys in another video.